T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Baseball channel, and I didn't get a chance to preview this series right here that's going down, so I'm going to do a little play-by-play while we talk about this. Braves and Marlins, and the Marlins are up, guys. Marlins are up 3-1, and they are teeing off right now as Max Fried, lefty, on the mound. And this is crazy right here that the Marlins, and I was going to say, the Miami Marlins, what a surprising season they've had. Here's the pitch on the way, and that one is upstairs. But it has been just an insane season here for the Miami Marlins. They are coming in today with Alcantara. They have Lopez. Then they have Sixto Sanchez in Game 3. I got my Marlins jersey going on, guys. Marlins jersey going on to support this team. How deep can they go? The pitch 1-0. That one drops inside on a curve. So right now they're up 3-1 here. They got some action going. And at the plate is Brian Anderson, with Max Fried still on the mound, and he is struggling here, especially compared to his normal self today, and it's 3-1. And I was going to say, Marlins preseason, if you went and put $50 on the Marlins to win the World Series, and they actually do it, which obviously there's a long way to go, but you would take home about $17,000. So just letting you guys know that this is how unlikely it was. The odds were like 1 in 350. If you went to Vegas preseason and wanted to put some money on the Marlins, you were taking home big money. Yes, World Traveler is here. What's going on? 3-1 the score. I eventually have to shave. I can't go forever. I can't do the Brian Wilson. I tried the Brian Wilson a few times. If there's rolling, they're good here. Marlins up on right now in the strike zone. This is a big problem right here for the Braves if they can't get out of this. Runner in scoring position. It's 3-0 to Anderson. Fried, he's got his sign. Here's the pitch, and it is there for a strike, 3-1. So absolutely crazy that the Miami Marlins have come this far, the National League Division Series, and here we are. And everyone, all the other teams pretty much, I could see anybody predicting the Braves to come this far. The Dodgers, of course, Padres even. Padres had a very impressive roster and did great. Obviously, the American League is pretty much, with the Astros and the A's and Yankees and Rays. All that is pretty standard. Here's the pitcher, the swing and a drive. Center field. That is going to fall. Base hit. That is going to bring in another run. 4-1 Marlins. Unbelievable. And the Miami Marlins are coming to play baseball today against Max Fried and the Braves. They're not playing around. Unbelievable. So the run comes in as Cooper scores. It's 4-1 Marlins on the base hit to center field. And this thing is going to get out of hand early here. If someone scores a home run, bye-bye, baby, Steven Ortega. Marlins keep winning. Padres-Dodgers is tonight. I'm not exactly sure exact start time. I think David Knight knows. I looked it up yesterday. I think maybe 9-something Eastern. Unbelievable here. 4-1 now, Marlins, and absolutely insane for Miami. Thank you so much, World Traveler, for jumping in. Here's the pitch, and that one is inside. And yeah, Freed looks a little shaken up right now. Freed looks a little shaken up. What's up, Nick Stark? What's going on, everybody? Just going to call this game. I don't know how long we're going to go. It's the third inning now. I'm just jumping in here. I didn't get a chance to preview this one, so I didn't want to talk about it, give you my predictions, what I was going to predict, honestly, before this game started. Obviously, it's 4-1 Marlins right now, but here's the pitch from Freed, and this one is a nice hook right there, drops in for a strike. So 1-1 the count. So yeah, I was thinking before I even talked about this that the Braves had a clear advantage in the first two games with Freed and Ian Anderson going. Game 3, I thought the Marlins had advantage with Sixto Sanchez, just as far as starting pitching. But all around, you got to give the Braves with guys like Freddie Freeman and all the experience in that lineup and all the power with Marcelo Osuna. There's a ground ball to short, picked up easily, throws to second for one, and no throw to first. So they get the force at second base, runner safe at first base, inning still going. 2 outs now for the Braves here. Marlins still hitting. And yeah, I was going to give the Braves the edge in the first 2 games. I thought the Marlins would take game 3 and then miraculously win game 4, but I had the Braves taking this series in 5. I was going to pick the Braves to win in 5. Steven Ortega, got to get rid of the beard at some point. Yep, the Keanu Reeves look. It'll come back. It'll come back, Steven Ortega. I can't keep it away. That thing comes back all the time really quick, too. In about a week, you'll see I'll be back again. So probably 90% of my videos, I'm going to have the Keanu Reeves look. 10% I'll have the, I don't even know what you call this, the fat, I don't know what you call this. But definitely 4-1, the fat baby face, I guess. 4-1, here's the pitch, and that's a ball, apparently. 4-1 right now. Miami on top of this one here. What's up, SL? What's up, Nick Stark? What's going on, everybody here? Thank you guys for jumping in here. We're covering the Marlins and Braves. As long as we have some people in the chat, I'll cover it. But we'll see what kind of activity we can get here. Here's the pitch on the way. Swinging. There's a foul ball into the seats. So 4-1 Atlanta, guys. I want to thank everybody for your support this season. We're winding down here into the playoffs. We got the National League Division Series and then obviously the Championship Series, which I'm trying to get to Texas for that. So we are not done here, obviously. And then the World Series. I'm probably not going to go to those games. The tickets are just too much. But I'm going to try to go to a National League Championship Series game, guys. That's the goal right now. 4-1 Fisher on top here. The lefty, he's got his sign. That's a swing and a miss. So, guys, that is definitely it. And then once the offseason starts, going to kind of change gears and start to try to just start growing the channel really well. Kind of like last offseason, putting up videos on free agents, obviously predictions and all kinds of stuff like that. But won't be going live as much in the offseason. But I really appreciate everybody's support. It has been awesome. It's been a big year. But we got to definitely take a step back and figure out, how we can continue to grow this channel, Humm Baby Baseball, grow the business, and start competing with some of these guys who are dominating everything. There's a fly ball short left field. It is going to be caught, and that's going to do it. So the Braves get out of it, but they allow 4 runs. It's 4-1 now. They allowed 3 in the inning, I believe, but what an inning for the Marlins, and they are jumping right on top, and you can see the motivation. You can see the excitement in their dugout. Reminds me of the Nationals last year. This is a team that they're feeling it right now. And like I said, how much do I wish I just drove over to Nevada during the off season? Yes, World Traveler. I'll be in Texas unless something changes. I'll be in Texas in Arlington. Obviously, I won't be in Houston, but I'll be in Arlington. And we'll do some vlogging there, do some recording of myself at the stadium, do a review of the new stadium, and we'll have a lot of content. I don't know how well it's going to do. I don't know how good it's going to be for the channel. Probably not going to be financially worth it, but I think just to be able to cover it to show that I'm serious about this. These fish look like piranhas. 10K by opening day. Absolutely, World Traveler. I'm hoping to do it 10K by opening day. That is the goal, guys. No doubt about it. So we have Memphis Reigns. We have Nick Stark. SL is here. World Traveler. We only have 8 in the chat. Pretty low. Share this video out there if you guys can. How do we get to my boy Roca? How do we get to those levels? He's doing this game as well. I'm going to guess he has at least 100. I'm going to check right now. Man, did my boy Roca took off. He took off. We got Nick Stark. We got World Traveler. What a season it's been. These Braves look like they just asked out there to get crushed. These Braves look like they just asked out there, crushed, and got rejected. Sucks about Marte. That was tough, man. Tough news. Yeah, back to the preview. Yeah, I like the Marlins, but their lineups don't really match up, obviously, especially when you lose Marte. They traded one of their good pitchers for Marte and some other good players, and yeah, that sucks. And of course, they traded away. Who did they trade away? Former Jonathan VR, former Astro. I was going to say prospect for the Astros, but yeah, they traded away VR, but that was okay because they picked up, Marte, and now Marte's hurt. So but the Marlins, they look very motivated out there. I don't think they even care. I think they're still going to go for this, and obviously they're going to do whatever they can to get this win. And right now they're off to a great start in Game 1 here of this series. This is really exciting baseball right here. I thought I got cut off or something for a minute there. My internet is just really, 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 really slow the last couple of days. I don't know what's going on. Something I got to work on. So much to work on. So much to improve as we build Humm Baby Baseball. Obviously, I'm trying to load at YouTube in a different tab, and it's not loading. I'm just going to exit out. I don't know what's going on with my internet right now. It is terrible. It is really bad. Really bad. Drop a like, guys, on the video. I appreciate that. Nick Stark. We're in 10 minutes here as Austin Riley, one of my favorites, 8 home runs, 27 RBI. He does have a little bit of holes in his swing, but he can hit. If you hang something, he will take it out the park, and he's got a 1-1 count right here. So ball and a strike here. Alcantara back to work, 4-1. As Alcantara winds and fires, and there's a ground ball foul. World Traveler, I appreciate that. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. That my channel's about to take off, but a year in, you don't give up after a year. Keep on grinding, and hope that something happens. Hope that something sparks. I always have had some big, as the pitch on the way is inside. I've had some big moments where all of a sudden things take off, but things always come back down to earth and just slow down, almost like it's almost like I've only been doing it a couple weeks again, and then things take off, and then things just drop again. So it's very inconsistent. There's a ground ball, shortstop side, third baseman's got it, throws across the diamond for the out. So that's going to retire Riley. The Marlins curse. The Marlins. When the Marlins make the playoffs, they win the World Series. I used to say that about the Giants, but finally the Giants. Whoops. No, we're good. What's going on here? Okay. What's up, Zendava? What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much. Here, 4-1. Here's the pitch, and that's a check swing strike call here. We have Zendava. We have Nick Stark. We have a World Traveler. Let's get some Giants in the chat right now. Nick Stark, thank you, everyone, for jumping in here. We're doing some play-by-play. Here's the pitch on the way. It's 4-1. That one hits him. Oh, my gosh, that hurts. Inside, and Acuna Jr., I believe he's fine, but he did get hit, and he is in pain, but he's not showing it, but he is definitely not happy. He's talking to the umpire right now, and in comes Alcantara walking towards Acuna Jr., and the Marlins dugout is shouting. They're not happy, and let's see what happens here. Alcantara is heading back to the mound, but Acuna Jr. is pissed. And Ron Washington right now has got his hands on his shoulders trying to just calm him down a little bit. And Alcantara is giving him the stare of death. If Alcantara looked at me like that, I would just drop down and apologize because I'd be scared to death. But obviously Acuna Jr. is a beast. He's not scared of anything. He's taking first base. Alcantara's pissed. He's staring him down. Acuna's staring him back. And that pitch it did kind of look suspicious, like one of those hard fastballs right there. But I can't believe you'd want to put someone on base, even with a 4-1 lead. We're talking about the Braves in Game 1 of the NLDS. Are you an idiot putting someone on base for free right here? That doesn't really make sense. But Acuna Jr. not happy at all. Giants are over this year, so let's go Giants. This isn't going to happen in this end, bud. Memphis Reigns doing good. Nick Stark is here. Hanging in there, friend. Everybody, thank you guys so much for jumping in here. So anyway, at the end of the day, Snitker is now out barking with the umpires. I can't read their lips because they got masks on, but Snitker's pissed. Obviously, they think it was intentional. That's the only thing I can think of that's going on right now. They must think that it was absolutely intentional. And Snitker is now jabbing his finger towards the umpire. He is pissed off. Don Mattingly is sitting in the dugout just like chilling, like, so I really don't know. Let's hit that like button, everybody. 4-1 right here. Don Mattingly's just chilling, like trying to figure out what's going on here. Snitker is pissed off. He's got his mask off now, just screaming. He is so upset. He put it back on here. And that's going to bring up Freddie Freeman. So we're about to play baseball again here. And that was just nuts right there. So Freddie Freeman stands in here with a runner on first base. You got to put a runner on with Freeman coming up, down by just 3 in the third. What sense does that make? You guys are morons. If you hit him on purpose, then Alcantara, something's wrong with him. Thomas Granelli says they should throw the pitcher out. But I don't understand why he would do that. What sense does that make? In the third inning, you're going to put Acuna Jr. on with Freddie Freeman coming up? Someone tell me in the chat if you are watching as well and you have some extra insight that I'm unaware of, because that made no sense. It did look like one of those pitches, like right there. Where is Lady Braves? I don't know, World Traveler. Who knows? She's probably watching the game in full high definition, and she's got the good announcers going, so she doesn't want to hear Humm Baby Baseball, I would guess, which I can't blame her. But hopefully she stops in at some point. 4-1 here, Miami. From the stretch, Alcantara, there's a timeout. It makes no sense. Eric Zendava, yeah, no sense at all. If you're, it's 10-0 eighth, yeah, okay, I'd say that was a definite intentional hit by pitch. But 4-1 in the third, you guys got a little lead on the Braves. You think you can now start hitting the Braves? I hope not. I hope that wasn't intentional. Here's the pitch, and there's a swing and a fly ball, center field. It's not deep. Playable out in left center. It is going to be the center fielder who calls him off. Got it for the out. And there is 2 down here in the inning. So that'll be on Marcell Ozuna, 0-1. I personally got killed last night by Monday Night Football. Bad luck for Marte. Freeman was barking at Alcantara. Here's the pitch. So we got to see here. There's a line shot, base hit in the left field for Ozuna. That's going to send Acuna Jr. at least to third. He may try it. He's going to come home. The throw is going to be close, safe. Acuna Jr. slides in there, and he is in there for the run, and it's 4-3 now. And there you go. If you put Acuna Jr. on intentionally, he just scored. So if they put Acuna Jr. on intentionally, they are absolute morons. David Knight, I have different options for my internet because it's so unreliable. But right now I'm using my cell phone signal because the other one's not even working. Cell phone signal usually works pretty good. World Traveler, wow, wrong call. Great to see everyone rocking in the playoffs today. Panthers fan 2-2. David, you got it, friend. We got 17 in the chat. We're starting to grow an audience here. Can we get to 20? Because I will keep going. But if there's nobody in the chat, then I don't really see a reason to Here's the pitch from Alcantara. That's a strike. No, it's not. I'm so used to that umpire with the Giants, right? That's the last thing I remember. It's embedded in my brain, that umpire, so I just assume anything close is a strike. 4-2. Putting him on was just stupid. Yeah, Zendava, I'm right with you on that one. Made absolutely no sense. Brandon DeWild is here. 4-2 the score. The right-hander, Alcantara, he's got a sign and a curveball's low. Came on to help Lady Braves cheer for her Braves. No, I don't know where she's at. I assume she's watching. I assume she's just watching the game. Hopefully she's got her internet nearby and can see what's going on YouTube. My internet won't load. I can't even load YouTube in a different tab. 4-2, the pitch. That was right there, and he crushed it. Left field. That's going to be a hit. Osuna is in. It's going all the way to the wall. And it's going to the Marlins. If you guys put him on base on purpose, you're the biggest idiots in the world, and it's now a tie game. So very nice strategy there by the Marlins. Very impressive strategy. A very impressive strategy there for the Marlins to put the runner on. If it was intentional, I'm not saying it is, but the Marlins certainly thought, the Braves certainly thought it was. And that is going to cost Mel Stottlemyre, who has really done a great job this year as the Marlins hitting coach, to go talk to Alcantara. Jumping in the chat, we have Nick Stark, we have MLB Joey, we have Zendava. Don't remind me about that umpire. I'm still not over that. I'm not either. World Traveler, yeah, you know it's a crazy year if that happens on top of everything else. Responding to MLB Joey earlier. 46-38 this year. That just blew up in their face, Zendava. Yes, 100%. Memphis reigns because they didn't hit the pitcher's game up for runs. That's the equation for losing ball games. Nothing better than a playoff brawl. We might get one here. We might get one, guys. 4-3 right now. Miami with just clinging to a one-run lead now. I think I said it was tied, but not quite yet. But pretty much there's a runner in scoring position. So the tying run is right there, 180 feet away. And Ozzie Albies is going to try to bring him in. There is 2 outs. Rob Drake, best in the business, MLB Joey. Business of sucking, yes. Business of being an idiot. Yes, absolutely. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled back. So, yeah. We try to trigger me, but when people are serious and say stupid things, yeah, it could trigger me. It could trigger. So, hopefully Alcantara did not do that intentionally, but he's now in big trouble. The Braves have made it a 1-run lead, and they have a runner in scoring position. The pitch in the dirt. I'm not for putting hitters on in general. There are times, but not often. Throwing at hitters intentionally, I've gotten into so many disputes with people. Crazy enough, I made the video this season talking about when there was headshots going on, saying you should never throw at the head. And I thought I was pretty safe with that. I thought that was pretty much the opinion of most fans. And no, I got torn apart in the comments. I was like, geez, I didn't even say don't throw at people. I said don't throw at their heads. And I still got cussed out by multiple people saying, dude, you always throw at the head. There's nothing wrong with throwing at the head. You're just a sissy. I'm like, what? That's where your brain is, bro. 4-3. Oh, yeah, there'll be a reaction video, David Knight. And he's going to get about 10 million views. Here's the pitch. The ball for fielded cleanly, tags the bag, and that's the inning. But the Atlanta Braves scored 2, and they get right back in it. So it all started with a hit by pitch to Acuna Jr. Acuna Jr. not happy about it. The Braves not happy about it. But I can tell you this, they're happy about it now because with that base run, are just down by a run. Memphis, I thought, was a Giants fan. 17 in the chat. Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Marlins, who beat the Cubs without any issues, and the Braves, who just shut out the Reds through 2 games, including extra innings. No one should give up on these Braves. You give up free base runners to the Braves, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. Acuna Jr. hit by that pitch, and obviously the Braves, it came back to haunt them. It came back to haunt them. It is suspicious the way that ball was just thrown right there where you would throw an intentional hit by pitch. It looked exactly like one. And when you throw a straight, hard fastball like that, most major league pitchers, especially Sandy Alcantara, have decent control. to miss by that much, and right there where you would, it is suspicious. I don't know why he would do that. I do not know why, but it looked, if you watch baseball and if you know what an intentional hit by pitch looks like, it looks like that. That is the definition of an intentional hit by pitch. The question is why. Maybe I can get some insight somewhere on Twitter or something. But it didn't make a whole ton of sense. Spectrum has been great for us. What the heck was up with Fried? Fried has been so good all season long. I believe he's 8-0 on the year, and ERA, just ridiculous ERA, and he's getting hit. But I got my Miami jersey on. I'm about to take it off if they keep on hitting people. How stupid do you have to be? How dumb do you have to be? Guys, let me know what you think. So anyway, my predictions is Braves in 5. Of course, that was with the assumption they would win game 1, which right now the Marlins are up. But the way that the Braves are hitting and the way that might come back to bite them for that. That was just bad. I'm on Twitter, and Mark Giraffe says Acuna got to chill. That wasn't on purpose. I'm glad that he knows exactly the fact there. But he does think it was not on purpose. Here's the pitch, and there is a ground ball to second. Diving play there. Comes up and throws, and they got him. So a great play there to start the inning. I didn't get a good look at it, but they got the out at first. 4-3 on the putout, 1 down. It was Acuna got to chill. Acuna got to chill. That wasn't on purpose. 1 down here in the inning for the Marlins, trying to add on here. Hunter Taylor said, no, dude, he gets hit by them every single game by them after he hits a home run. I'm sick of this. Quote unquote, it wasn't on purpose. It happens almost every time after he hits a home run against them. Why does Tatis never get tossed after he bat flips and stares everyone down? Just reading. I'm reading. That's not me. That's reading. I think it was on purpose. Guys. If you want to know my opinion, I'm not going to say 100% one way or the other. I don't care what Giraffe says. Giraffe can say it's his factual. Everything's got to be 100%, but obviously it's not 100%. I don't know. It could have got away from him, but I've seen enough baseball to recognize an intentional hit by pitch, and it looked just like that. So, I think it was intentional. 4-3 right now, Marlins. One-0. Here's the pitch. 1 out in the inning, and there's a swing and a miss. So 1 ball, 1 strike here. Okay, well, I'm getting some more insight here, and maybe Snitker for the Braves manager. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Was arguing about the warning for both teams when the Braves had not done anything wrong. That's why he was heated, because now the Braves do not have, apparently, they don't have any, even if they accidentally hit one, there could be an ejection or something. So that's why Snitker was upset, because he felt like, dude, why are you warning both teams? And, here's the pitch. And Acuna did make a little gesture towards the pitcher, towards Alcantara, to say, dude, just back off, man. I'm not even talking to you. He was talking to the umpire. So like I said, it's not 100%, but it definitely caused a stir. I think it caused a stir. Swinging a line shot and up in the air, and it's Albies with an unbelievable catch. Albies with 2 great plays to start the inning. A diving play for the first batter, and here was a shot. It looked like a base hit all the way, and Superman goes up, and makes that catch. That is unbelievable. What a play. Albies up into outer space to catch that ball, and there's 2 down. What a play. And there's a ground ball. A foul. Fantastic play there. I'm going to get in the comments in just a second here. That's going to bring to the plate Chad Wallace, 0 for 2. So Max Fried trying to settle down here, and he's getting a lot of help from his defense. Yeah, I love my Stros, but watch baseball, period. Yeah, that can't be old. Almost 50. That's not old. My perspective on baseball stems complete from my love for the Giants. Zendava, older than everyone in here. Memphis Reigns. True baseball fan always watches games no matter who's playing. I don't just watch the Giants. I watch any baseball games. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. I think the bat flips are cool personally. Unwritten rules suck. David Knight. 19 in the chat. Can we get 20? Can we get to 20? Here's the pitch. There's a fly ball left field. That one is hit well. It's in the gap, and it's going to fall. And it's heading all the way to the wall. Around first. Heading to second base. And he's going to be in for a double. So with 2 outs, no defense was there to help Fried on that one. And that's a double in the gap for Sierra. And the Marlins now threaten to add on. Back into the chat here. Time to change pitchers. Memphis Reigns. So 4-3 Marlins here. John Bertie, not sure how to pronounce his name, but he's up here 1 for 2 on the day, and they're going to go talk to Fried. So that could be it. Bullpen has been busy. 4-3 Marlins. And we're going to see what happens here. David, you don't think bat flips show disrespect for the pitcher? Question mark. Zendava. Memphis Reigns, they're trying to get out of this inning, but if he gives up a home run here, this is going to leave him in. So Max Fried is going to stay in this ball game. It's 4-3 right now. Miami on top. And we have seen him pitch one of the worst games of the season. I mean, it's not been that bad. He's in the 4th inning. He's given up 4 runs. So it's not like he just got completely pounded in the first inning, but this is not like Max Fried. Here's the pitch with 2 down, and a curveball is grounded to third. That is played nicely. Throw across the diamond for the out, and that is going to do it. So he gets out of it with a 5-3 ground out, and the Marlins hang on to a 1-run lead. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th inning. Marlins 4, Braves 3. Baseball is the only sport where showing emotion and celebrating is frowned upon. That's BS. Memphis Reigns. Going into an era where I think should be a little bit more, given a little more leeway to the players to show some emotion without having to worry about getting beamed by a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. I think that's ridiculous. Now, yes, there is a point where it gets over the top. You know, guy hits a home run. At some point, yes, we got to say it's a little too much. Traveler, I mean, I don't know. I've just heard say celebrate home runs are amazing. Yeah, absolutely. You know, throw some celebration. The pitcher can do it if he gets a big strikeout. Boom. Yeah. Golfers can do it even. Golfers can do it. We've seen, golfers make a great shot. Boom. Yes. You know, it happens, You should be allowed to celebrate without worrying about getting crushed by a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. And I agree with that. But in this particular case, there's some dispute whether it was on purpose or not. I thought it was. I still kind of think it was. I have to be honest. My instinct, I think that it was intentional. But I do not know. I'm not going to say I know. I don't really know enough about the situation. I want to thank everybody for jumping in here. Is he going to be a free agent? Little Drippy. What's up, Little Drippy? Thank you for jumping in here. I appreciate that. Yeah. Leclerc. I don't. I think I'm pronouncing his name right, but yeah, that would be a nice pickup right there. Is he going to be a free agent? I'm not sure about that, but I believe he just signed an extension, if I'm not mistaken, like a big ass extension with the Rangers. If that's who you're talking about, let me know if that's who. If you're talking about the Rangers pitcher, but yeah, always trades are always a potential. Zendava here, I got a homer, something to see in a game, especially if you see one live. 9-6 Marlins. I'm a guess with the prediction. MLB Joey Dude on the Rangers. A little drippy. Sounds like a serious problems. Memphis Rains. Zendava, I saw Panda hit a bomb once. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. I don't know if oh, yeah, I've seen Panda go deep. Snitker's talking to Freed right now and in the dugout. So Freed may be done for the day. Ready for baseball here. The pitch is in there for a strike, and the Atlanta Braves are going to try here to get back. Well, they're back in it, but they would love to tie it up, and Dansby Swanson is going to be the leadoff man here. Had a good season here. He hit about 274 in the regular season with 35 RBI, plenty of bombs. There's a grounder foul. Can't remember the exact amount, but this guy had a nice season. So Dansby Swanson, he can go deep at any moment. 4-3 right now in Miami. We have 23 in the chat. We have past 20. Let's get to 30. Little drippy. Rangers do not want him according to multiple sources in the Ranger system. Really? Well, why'd they give him a big-ass extension? How did he pitch this year? Obviously, the Rangers didn't play well. There's a check swing, strike 3, and he is out. So Dansby Swanson is quickly out. But, yeah, Jose Leclerc, not really sure what happened to him. But he signed a big extension either before this season or before last season. And I thought he did okay last year. I don't know this year if he's hurt or what happened. I didn't hear much from him this year. I don't even know what numbers he put up this season. But I know in 19, he was all right. Out of the bullpen. Pitch on the way here, and there's a swing and a foul. World Traveler, I guess that's not the hitter's problem. Traveler, I think you might be right, friend. Zendava hit a dumpling. World Traveler, got to go for now. Peace out. Might join later. I really appreciate you jumping in here. I picked up a Rafael Palmeiro grand slam ball in Seattle. Amazing feeling. Gave it to a buddy of mine who was a Texas fan. That is awesome. A slam from Palmeiro. Made a little comeback and played some professional baseball in the last couple of years at like 56 years old. Did pretty decent down for a team in Texas. I don't remember the name of the team, but Railroaders or something like that. I'm not sure what the team was, but he made a nice little comeback. Pretty impressive for his age. Didn't get to the major leagues, but here's the pitch, and that's a strike 3 call, 2 down in the inning. So short work there. And Alcantara really found something here this inning. So Duvall is gone. That should bring to the plate Markakis. Jordan Agnosta, how's it going, Humm Babe? Rooting for the Marlins today. Absolutely. Look what I got here. What do you think I got here on? The Marlins, baby. Let's go, Marlins. Let's go, Marlins. 4-3 and the pitch. Checks. Oh, no, strike call. 0-1. Memphis, it's a shame Palmeiro's not in the Hall. It's a tragedy, actually. Well, if you feel that way about Palmeiro, how do you feel about Barry Bonds? Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a fly ball. Nice stroke. Opposite field drops in for a hit. So there's a base hit into left field for Markakis, who opted out of the season and then said, screw that. He got home, had a few arguments with his wife. He said, dude, I'm good, man. I'm going to play baseball. I'm rather freaking play baseball than be at home with you. You got to be kidding me. The wife was like, please go play baseball. Please, I'm begging you. And he's like, fine. And he went to play baseball. So Nick Markakis is on with a hit. I'm just kidding, though. That's just complete lies right there. I don't know anything about his wife. But for whatever reason, he probably just missed playing and he came back. Zendava might be a little fun if you don't want to give up a homer, then just pitch better. Here's the pitch on the way. That's a strike call. Up in the zone, but he called it a strike. And when you get them out, do a Bauer and strut off the mound. And Zendava will be back in 10-15. 4-3, Miami on top. Short lead there. Here's the pitch. Big hack, and he didn't get it. So Austin Riley was looking to hit one to Atlanta there on that last swing, but he did not get it. 4-3 Miami. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a foul. Little Drippy, he signed an extension in early 2019, fell flat on his face, then was okay last year, but with 2 years left and the Rangers not contending yet, got to wonder, and also heard Mariners checking him out. This is going to be a wild inning from Brandon DeWild. How's it going, Zendava Jordan? Yeah, that would be a nice pickup if we can get him for the right price. Obviously, it'd have to be a trade of some kind. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a foul back. Austin Riley's got power. Good young-looking kid. He came up and was absolutely awesome when he first got called up to the big leagues in 2019. Hit a few home runs against the Giants at AT&T Park. Eventually got sent back down, started to struggle, really couldn't get his swing going. But this year he made the opening day roster and has made it through the season. And here he is in the NLDS in the lineup. So Austin Riley has figured something out. He was really bad at the end of 2019. He just completely lost it. Couldn't even hit the ball. 4-3, here's the pitch. And there's a swing and another foul. And you can see it right now. He is fouling off everything. That was a 99-mile-an-hour fastball with movement, and he's able to get the bat on it. You can see Riley's seeing the ball well, but right now Alcantara is just absolutely throwing filth up there, and the Braves just trying to put the bat on the ball here. Runner on right here with 2 outs is Markakis, who hit a very nice single in the left. 0-2 the count. This is a tough situation right here for Riley, and he's able to get the bat on it. Check swing down the line. Excuse me, I think I'll hit a base hit down the line into right field, all the way to third, Markakis, and that is an unbelievable hit. That pitch just completely baffled Riley, and he just started to check his swing. He's like, I don't know what to do, and it somehow the ball hit the bat and goes right down the right field line for a base hit, and he will definitely tell his kids, like, yep, that was a line rocket down the right field line off of Alcantara. And in fact, it was a, excuse me, little lucky base hit, but he will take it. And now the Braves have runners on the corners. 4-3 Miami, 2 outs in the inning, and Alcantara has to be very careful here. Big opportunity for the Braves. It is Acuna Jr., and if he gets hit by a pitch, we will see a big brawl. We have Braulio C's. It's 4-3 Miami right now. We have Zendava. Jordan definitely missed the Giants games. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That one was right there, and he fouls it off to the left. That pitch might have been a mistake. That pitch was right down the middle, and Acuna wants that one back again. Interesting pitch. Alcantara may be just very confident in his stuff right there. He's like, if you can hit it, hit it. I'm throwing it right down the middle. Here's the 0-1. That one was a little low, but he swung at it, fouled it off to the left, and it's 0-2 now. Zendava says the Braves tend to take it, and we'll see if they do it here. Acuna Jr., 322 on the year, 9 doubles, 18 bombs, 43 driven in. Four three. There's the pitch. That one's in the dirt. Marlins are up in this one, 4-3. Alcantara starting to lose a little bit of his control here, but he has been really pounding the zone, as Zendava said. But I'm saying he's left a few right down the middle, and they were scary, but Braves not able to do it. In fact, the Braves only got a hit on that. Well, besides Markakis hit that check swing, he barely got one here. So Alcantara has got a sign from the stretch. Here it comes. And again, right down the middle, and Acuna swings through it. Alcantara is not scared. He I thought he was missing his location, but I'm starting to think that's where he wanted to throw it. He's not scared of these guys. So Alcantara, he's got it right now. Jalen Miller, Trevor got out. Melvin Adam for Leclerc. Little Drippy. That's a tough one right there. I don't know about that. Zendava says 20 are in the chat. It's going to take a quick timeout. I'll be right back. It's just going to be a couple seconds here. I got to plug in my thought I removed myself, but I was still there. I'm still here. I want to thank everybody for jumping in here today. I'm going to go ahead and Little Drippy is here. I think Mauricio Dubon was a steal. That was a really good trade. I love that trade. There's no doubt about that. To be able to pick up Dubon, of course, who we sent over there is now with the Padres and pitching great out of the bullpen. His name is escaping me at the moment, but you guys know exactly who I'm talking about. The left-hander who went over to the Brewers, ended up back with the Padres, and we would have loved to have him this year. But Dubon, yeah, Dubon is awesome. At the time, it seemed like just a steal, absolutely. Pomerantz, thank you, Little Drippy. Yeah, Pomerantz, Drew Pomerantz. Yeah, Drew Pomerantz. What a season he had. Pretty much a closer for them. Obviously, now they have Trevor Rosenthal, who's found the fountain of youth for them, and it's been amazing. What is going on here? Okay, we're getting ready back for baseball, guys. Sorry about that. I'm going to change a few settings here. Dubon, super nice kid, absolutely. Okay, we're ready here. And the first pitch here is swung on from Jesus Aguilar, I believe. Pops one up short center field. That one is unbelievable. Caught by Albies, Willie Mays style with his back to the pitcher. Just unbelievable. That was just a ridiculous catch, and it just makes it look effortless. Absolutely incredible. What a play. Albies is just showing off at this point. What a play. By the way, the Braves have made a pitching change, and Darren O'Day is in now. So Aguilar pops out. That's going to bring up Cooper. And to the chat, what kind of sandwich do you like? Pretty much any sandwich is good. But I go to here's the pitch on the way from O'Day. Outside, ball one. But I definitely enjoy Subway. Go to Subway, get the Philly cheese kind of style. Good one, Drippy. Actually would have come in handy this season. Also, Alex Dickerson was acquired for cash. Yastrzemski was acquired for a player to be named later. Unbelievable, those two moves. Here's the pitch. That one's a strike, 1-1. That was a huge pickup. I always think of Dickerson when people ask me, what do you think Farhan's best move was? Alex Dickerson pops in my mind. He's had several good ones. Garrett Cooper, 1 for 2. He reached on an error. He has had a double. He scored a run. He's got a couple RBI. He stands in here 4-3 Miami, hanging on to a lead here in the 5th. From the stretch, Darren O'Day, he's got his sign. Here's the 1-1, and it is swung on and hit down the right field line and foul, and that's going to go into the seats here. Zendava cheesesteak. Oh, yes. Hope Jalen Davis gets a shot. That would be great. Love to see Jalen back in a Giants uniform. They sent him back down, and we never saw him again. I was shocked. I thought definitely we'd see him at some point. He was one of the guys I was most excited about. A lot of power, but, they know what they're doing. They know who's swinging the hot bat and who's not down in Sacramento. And if it wasn't going to be Jalen Davis, they were playing games down there. We didn't get to see him or read about him. That ball is a strike on the outside corner, and Cooper is done for. 2 down in the inning. Zendava, I like our trades. All seem to have paid off. We're definitely going to have some big Giants talk streams here. Probably after the World Series, we'll have a big stream just talking Giants and going through all the roster and think what we can do. And then all have a ton of videos in the offseason, hoping for big growth in the offseason, which is kind of weird. You'd think the most growth would come during the playoffs, but obviously that hasn't really been the case. So I think for the channel, the offseason is going to be huge. Brian Anderson, 1 for 2. But I'm loving these playoffs. It's very exciting. All these rivalries hitting up each other. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball fouled on the left field line. 4-3. Miami Marlins with the lead. Marlins let Harlan Garcia for free. Yep, picked him up on waivers. What a pickup that was. Absolutely agree. Four to three, Miami on top. Darren O'Day, he's got his sign. 0-1, 2 outs. That's a swing and a miss. Nice pitch right there. 79 mile an hour. Looked like some kind of a slider. That thing was very nasty, and it's 0-2. Coming to you live right here. Checking out the National League Division Series. From the stretch. Me too, Eric. Do you think we can hang on to Gausman? I think so. I think we're going to do whatever we can to hang on to Gausman. That pitch is hit to right field. Hit well into the corner. And no one, not the corner, but in the gap. And no one was able to get that one. It falls. Cut off nicely. And they're able to hold him to a single. So that is a base hit there. And that puts a runner on. I'm a Mariners fan. Oh, little Drippy, that's great to know. I didn't know. I assumed you were a Giants fan with your knowledge, but that's a Mariners fan, but the Giants are a good ball club. Congrats. Thank you so much. And your Mariners actually didn't do too bad this year. And thank you so much. I did do a couple Mariners videos, and I'll be doing some more in this offseason. Going to be covering all 30 teams, and that's awesome that you're a Mariners fan. Haven't met any Mariners fans, or very few, during the course of this season. So anyway, the Marlins now trying to do some damage here. I believe it's going to be Miguel Rojas. So Brian Anderson is on. Rojas is up. 4-3 the score. Darren O'Day fires it up there. There's a ground ball. That is going to be a dive by Freeman, a toss over to the pitcher who's covering, and they got him. And that is going to do it. So nice play there. 3-1 on the putout, and the inning ends. And that'll bring up the Atlanta Braves. So Marlins 4, Braves 3. We're halfway home. We got 18 here. We're hanging around 20, more or less. We'll drop below, get above. But as long as we're around 20, that's not bad at all. The M's aren't that bad, actually. Yep, I love their if you're talking to me, thank you, Steven Ortega. We got the orange hat to match the orange here with the Miami logo right here. And hoping for the best in this one, but Braves obviously keeping it close. It's not going to be easy. I struggle to believe that they actually hit someone intentionally, but that's exactly what it looked like, and it led to the Braves getting right back in this. Imagine if it was still 4-1, the Marlins would have this game on lockdown, and instead it's 4-3. Appreciate everyone in the chat here. It's been a fun season here. We're going to make it through this season. Remember being called a clown multiple times preseason, like this clown actually think there's going to be baseball. I'm like, well, actually, I didn't think there was going to be baseball, but I'm just saying that very well could happen. And he's like, then you're a clown. Well, here we are. Here we are. Today's games are going to be, it's a full calendar. The Marlins are playing. The Astros are playing. Rays and Yankees, Dodgers, Padres. It's on. What are you guys' predictions for today? Who do you got winning? I got the Braves taking this one, and I'm saying that that's what I felt before the fact. So obviously could change my mind now, but I'm telling you, before the fact, I had the Braves winning. Astros game, I that's tough, man, but I had a feeling the Astros might take it. I got a feeling the Astros might go up 2-0 in that series. I got the Rays evening out the series against the Yankees, and I got the Dodgers taking game one against the Padres. Texas Sports TV jumps in here. What is going on? I don't know if the Padres would do it, but I think the Giants should go out and get Michael Baez. The Padres don't seem to want him. Good young arm, a little drippy, very knowledgeable. That sounds pretty good to me. Steven, I'll tell you, did you see the Giants want to re-sign Kevin Gausman? What's your thoughts? Yeah, dude, why not? That splitter, he was solid. I don't think he's a top front of the rotation type guy, but you got 5 spots. You got 5 spots. I mean, if Gausman wants some kind of insane contract, then no, but if he's willing to come back for something affordable, then absolutely. Zendava double X, I still think the Dodgers are going to get it done. Dodgers, Yankees, I think. Texas Sports TV up in the house. We have Zendava here. Astros, Dodgers, World Series. Astros in 4. Texas Sports TV, geez. Texas Sports TV. If the Astros sweep the Dodgers in the World Series, I'll send you a Astros jersey stitched, brand new with tags. Brandon DeWild, I'm not to say that it can't happen, because it can, but I would be really surprised if the Dodgers get swept in the World Series. There's a swing by Freeman, rocket center field. It's deep at the warning track. He's got it. Running catch. What a play. And there's one down in the inning. So Freddie Freeman crushed one, and off the bat, that one looked like it was going to be at least extra bases, but a great running play in center field there. And there's one out in the inning. Let's get back into the chat here, if I can. By the way, 1-0. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss by Osuna. So we have Texas Sports TV working during the Astros game again today. Dodgers won't get swept. Naeem R is here. I love that picture. Zendava, Naeem R, Texas Sports TV, David Knight. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. Oh, man, David Knight, are you kidding me? Swing and a miss. How the hell did Eddie Van Halen die? David Knight, man, you got to be kidding me, bro. You got to be kidding me. You should have just 4-3 the score, Marlins. You got to be kidding me. This is the second stream that I got interrupted by a death. There's a swing and a foul back. I might have to jump onto my yeah, 65 has died. Huh. How? Did he have something? Here's the pitch, and there's a foul off. One of the great guitarists of all time, if not the best, rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen, died far too young at 65, battled with throat cancer. Guess that's the end of that band, too. There's no Van Halen without Eddie Van Halen. All right. I'll have to mourn later. That pitch is inside. David Knight, every stream, literally every stream. If David Knight jumps in the stream, you guys, I don't know what to tell you. Swing and a miss, strike three to Osuna. But if you see David Knight in a stream, you better start praying for your favorite celebrities, because they're in big trouble. David Knight 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Oh, yeah, he struck out swinging. That's a replay. I'm sorry. Got me so messed up on Eddie Van Halen. One of my favorites. I obviously learned to play guitar. Was one of my heroes. Learned to play a lot of riffs and could shred on the guitar. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a broken bat, flare in the left field. That's going to be in there for a hit. So 4-3 the score here. We have 17 only in the chat here. There's a swing and I keep on seeing the replays, man. I can't concentrate on the game. How are you supposed to concentrate on the game? I didn't know he was sick. I might have heard something, but no, I didn't know. Did not know. Alcantara throws, and there's a foul ball. Just messing with you, David Knight, though. Appreciate you with the breaking news. Will Clevenger missed it. Little Drippy, you're my favorite baseball YouTuber. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Please share my videos out there. Share the stream out there. You know what to do. Will Clevenger pitch like Clevenger knowing his elbow is messed up? Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, with the injuries and stuff. But they're going to have to try. I followed Eddie's illness because my brother had the same. Bro, if Vin Scully die, I'm done. Vin is safe as long as we're not going live. And David's not in the chat, then Vin is just fine. No. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss and strike 3, and that's the inning right there. So the 5th inning is over. I want anyone to win as long as it's not Houston. Screw you, Eric LL. I mean, twice, David Knight. Twice. You're the one. What do you have? Do you have some kind of special apps on Twitter that, like, man, do you? I'm just amazed. Like, you're so on top of it. I love Beatty, but I think Suarez gets the boot both out of options. LA. I can't believe Eddie Van Halen passed away. I'm trying to process that. We're an hour in, guys, and the Marlins are up on the Braves right now. Unbelievable. This team has just been good all season long. McCarney, I'm done with it. Who is next, Mr. Knight, trying to do wild? There is no telling. There is no telling, guys. No telling. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't know if we're going to make it through this entire game, but we're going to try to call a little bit more. Ben Luna, I think whoever wins out of the Dodgers and the Padres and the Yankees and Rays is going to the World Series. Well, that's an interesting take right there. So yeah, I agree kind of. I'm not disagreeing with there. People were counting the Marlins out so fast. Zen, I'm scared now. Brandon Dill Wild is here. We're ready for baseball, guys. So let's call a little bit more of this one. Marlins and Braves. And Tyler Madzik is in to pitch for the Braves, and Corey Dickerson is at the plate 0 for 2 on the day. So Darren O'Day is out. Max Fried is out. 4-3 here in the 6th. Marlins on top. Double X, Ben Luna, Brandon DeWild, 18 in the chat. Everyone who's new here, thank you guys so much for jumping in. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Really do appreciate that. 18 are here. Let it be known who you are, where you at, what's going on, what team you like. We are ready for baseball here. I want the Marlins to win because why not? I mean, like NLCS win. It could be the Marlins in the World Series. Here's the pitch, and that one is upstairs. To Corey Dickerson. Madzik 4-3 on the year, 2.79 earned run average. 4-3 Marlins. Here's the pitch. That one's a strike call, 1-1. Don't count out the Marlins. The Braves are the better team. Yeah, I mean, roster-wise, but papers do not matter. That's why they have to play the games. And right now, the Marlins are hanging on to a 4-3 lead, trying to add on. Here's the pitch to Dickerson. That one is a strike call, 1-1. 1-2, I'm sorry. Brandon DeWild, San Francisco's one season from being a big-time ball club again. Zendava, it's good to be with such a great baseball community on such a sad day. So much appreciated, Zendava and everyone else. Thank you guys so much for jumping in here. 4-3 right now. Marlins on top. The lefty. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. So Madzik gets the strikeout. In the 6th inning, Dickerson is gone on strikes, pissed off at himself. 1 away. I'm a Dodger fan. Ben Luna, why do we hate the Giants? My whole family hates the Giants, and I actually would consider them my second team if I had to choose. Oh, it's just a rivalry, Ben Luna, but you don't have to pay attention to it. You can have it whatever second favorite team you want to have. And I appreciate that, you know. Lewis Brinson now bats. He was a big prospect for the Marlins for a while. Never really panned out completely, but here he is in the lineup, so they believe in him enough to do that as he takes a swing and a miss here on a pitch he didn't want to swing at. but he went through the motion anyway, knowing that that was not a good swing. 0-1 the count, 4-3 here. Eric, you're doing good on the call. And Zendava, thank you so much. Little Drippy is here. Giants should sign Malek Smith from the Mariners. Yes, he did not look comfortable in Seattle. Here's the pitch. There's a foul back. I think Giants can fix him. Mariners have too many outfielders. Also, I think they should acquire Hunter Bishop's brother, Braden Bishop. Interesting. Little Drippy, very knowledgeable about that. Definitely. Do you live in the Seattle area? Seems like you know what's up over there. Would love to get some insight more often from you. But yeah, absolutely. That was an interesting move. Would love to get Braden Bishop. I don't know how the Bishops would like that being on the same team. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 down. But absolutely. And yeah, Seattle's got a ton of talent. They had some good stretches this season. They were actually somewhat in the playoff race for quite a while. So yeah, ALDS is going to be going on later on. Astros versus A's, Yankees versus Rays is going to be exciting, and the NLDS with Padres and Dodgers going on later tonight. That one is so big. Game 1 is so big there, especially with the Padres missing some of their pitchers possibly. I'm not sure on Lamet. I believe Lamet's going to be out. Is going to be out. There's a pitch high and outside. Is Jack in the Box good? Little Drippy. Oh, I love Jack in the Box. Ben Luna. Everyone says Dodgers have good hitting, which they do, but keep in mind, Mookie Betts, they wouldn't have scored as much runs as they did without Mookie. That's why they picked him up. Such a big pickup. 1-0 the count here. 4-3 Miami. The pitch is a curveball that drops in for a strike to Chad Wallach. Chad Wallach 0-2 on the day. Nothing doing for him yet. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Mookie puts the Dodgers over the top. What do you guys think of Jack in the Box? What do you guys think of Jack in the Box? Speaking of box, we have the box score here. Madzik delivers. There is a call strike. Ends the inning. And Chad Wallach very dismayed at that called strike. That was definitely borderline. So that's going to do it here. Marlins have a 4-3 lead. We have Zendava. Yes, Drippy Jack in the Box is good. 2 tacos for $1. Yeah, they have those tacos. I used to work at Jack in the Box. I know all about Jack in the Box and the tacos and the hamburgers. Very, very good restaurant. But if I had to rank them, I would probably not put it number 1 as far as the hamburger restaurants, because you have to consider Carl's Jr. And for me, that goes in number 1. And of course, number 2 would probably In-N-Out Burger. Number 3, maybe Jack in the Box. Number 4, Burger King. And I don't even know if McDonald's makes the top 5, honestly. Zendava, Roman Sargas. Hopefully the A's can win today. Big game there. We have 17 in the chat here. Want to thank everybody for jumping in here. Zendava says Burger King number 1. Burger King number 1. Big fan of the Western Bacon Cheeseburger at Carl's Jr. Cannot be beat. In-N-Out. In-N-Out is excellent, but not enough selection at In-N-Out, which is the reason they're so good, because they're quick. They know exactly what to make. Boom, boom, done. Here you go. See you later. So In-N-Out is quick, very busy, very good prices. But definitely when you consider the Western Bacon, that's what puts it over the top for Carl's Jr. All drive-ins have one item I'm addicted to, Brandon DeWild. We have Zendava. We have Roman Sargas. Everyone else, thank you guys so much for jumping in here today. We're calling this game between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Braves, huge favorites. Marlins were not even supposed to be in the playoffs, much less in the National League Division Series, but here we are. The Marlins made quick work of the Cubs. So anyone who thinks the Marlins can't beat the Braves, the Marlins and the Cubs, and the Cubs are one of the better teams in baseball this year. Don't like McDonald's. Whataburger's good, Naeem. Whataburger's good. I think it's funny how the Astros get the visitors locker room and the A's get the Dodger locker room with the big TVs and stuff. Yeah, it's because the A's are the home team. So he's technically the home team. Obviously, they're not in Oakland, but you know what I mean. They are the home team with the better record. So they get the home field advantage. So they get the big locker room. And it's way too much work to try to the locker rooms in 2 games. So it is crazy. What a crazy season. What a crazy season. Naim R. Zendala, Ben Luna. We're ready for baseball. There's a strike right down the middle, or close to the middle. We're ready to go here. Dansby Swanson 0 for 2, taking on Alcantara here. The windup and the pitch. Down low. 1-1. This is baseball in not Atlanta, but Texas. Here's the pitch. Down low. Or Houston, right? Which is Texas. 4-3, Miami on top. There's the windup and the pitch. Swinging a rocket to shortstop, picked up on a bounce, throw to first in time, 1 down. (4-3) right now, Miami Marlins on top, trying to hang on to the lead. Alcantara's really figured it out here. His only problem was in the inning when he decided to hit a batter, or at least it looked like he decided to. And he hit Acuna Jr., and then things fell apart after that, and a couple runs scored, and now it's 4-3. Here's Adam Duvall, former San Francisco Giant, former Cincinnati Red, former All-Star, former participant in the All-Star Game Home Run Derby. This guy can hit, but today so far he grounded out and he struck out. Right-handed batter. Duvall, comfortable, swings and fouls one back. Jonathan Loizaga was signed by the Giants but released after Tommy John. Little drippy. We got Ben Luna, we got Zendava, we got Neymar, we got Zendava, we got a little drippy. Everybody's here. 4-3 the score. Bottom of the 6th inning, 1 out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, another foul back. Same thing. 0-2 quickly to Duvall. We have Adam Duvall at the plate. Sandy Alcantara on the mound. Game 1, National League Division Series. Things are starting to become clear. Who is going to be the champion in this shortened 2020 truncated season? The Corona season. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ground ball foul. Thoughts on Danny Jimenez? I didn't think they gave him enough of an opportunity unless there was something they saw they didn't like about him, maybe in the bullpen session or whatever. It made absolutely no sense to cut him and send him back when we could have held on to Danny Jimenez and had him for the future. A guy who throws hard, a fireballer, but maybe, I mean, obviously, he's seeing doctors and things like that when he's here, and they know more than we know. Something about him, they decided, nah, we don't want him, and send him back to the Blue Jays organization. But definitely someone I would have preferred to hang on to. There's a drive, left field, and at the warning track, caught. And he didn't have enough of loft on that one to get it up and over the wall. Off the bat, it looked like he hit it well, but got out there in a hurry and caught on the warning track for an out. So, yeah, Danny Jimenez is a guy that I thought was a great pickup. I was so excited about that Rule 5 pickup. But what irritates me about the Giants is every time they get a Rule 5 guy, they just send him back, like quick. I mean, quick. One bad outing, one bad at bat, see ya, gone, back. Like, why are you grabbing these guys? The object of grabbing a Rule 5 guy is to keep him on the roster for the season so you can keep him, not just send him packing when you have one bad game. Let's go, Giants. What are you guys thinking? 4-3 the score. Here's the pitch, and that's a ball up high. 1 ball, 1 strike here, Atlanta Braves. With the bats here, it is Nick Markakis, 1 for 2 with a beautiful single in left field in the 4th inning. Bunch of cardboard cutouts are in the stands, including some Braves. I saw Dave Justice. I think I saw Greg Maddux. Jimenez did have some control issues. No offense, Gabe Kapler made him have his debut against the Dodgers. That was stupid on opening day. Made no sense to send him in there. And then you send him packing. Just a terrible usage. Here's the pitch. Down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I see John Smoltz in the stands right now. Can't wait to get to Texas and watch the National League Championship Series. I love this game. I want all series to go 5. There's a swing and a ground ball. Shortstop. It is played. Throw to first in time. And that does it. So the Braves unable to get anything going. And the Marlins are hanging on to this lead, guys. I love this game and want the series to go 5 games. Brandon DeWild, Zendava, Double X, Little Drippy, no offense. Gabe Kapler, yep, I agree with you about Gabe, and I agree with you. Danny Jimenez, that move just made no sense. I mean, there's, like I said, we don't know everything. Maybe he had some medical issues, and maybe he wasn't. Maybe the velocity was down. Maybe there was something about him that they just said, this guy is not going to work. Go back to Toronto. I can't tell you, but I do know that that we had a guy who could throw near 100 miles an hour for free, and we decided to get rid of him and send him back. So didn't make sense to me, especially in a 60-game season. You only have to hang on to him for 60 games. Little Drippy, Danny Jimenez looked really good at the Blue Jays camp. Really rooting for him. He is a minor league free agent. We have 18 in the chat. We're on a commercial break right now, waiting to get back to baseball, guys. Sandy Alcantara is looking really, really good. Really good. Fried is already out, and O'Day came in. The Braves have made a few changes. And right now, it's a close game. Anyone's game here. We have 3 more innings to go. 3.5. I want to thank everybody for jumping in the chat, and please subscribe to Humm Baby Baseball, where I cover baseball all year long. We have guests on the channel. We bring in fans from every team to do videos on the channel. We do live streams. We do pre and post games. We do play-by-play, as you can see right now. It is all right here on Humm Baby Baseball. Trying to grow the channel. We'd love to get to 10K by opening day. Marlins will probably win this game if the Braves don't clutch at the last minute. Gustave, I liked that cutting Handel Gustave. That was crazy too. Handel Gustave I thought he was a pretty touted prospect. I think he was a guy that we liked, and yeah, we got rid of him. Danny Jimenez looked like a really good at the Blue Jays camp. Yep, absolutely. Zendava, you can do it, Eric. You get better every time out. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We're definitely going to be doing a lot of changes over the channel over the course of the next 6 months or so. Going to have to take a break soon to plug my phone in. It's getting the internet signals coming from the phone. So it looks like Will Smith is in. I know that guy. I know that as soon as I saw his form, I knew exactly who that was. Will Smith. There's a bunt back to Smith. Underhands it to first for the out, 1 away. So quick out there. I think it went 1-4. I think the second baseman was covering first there. So 1 away here on the ground out. Back to Will Smith on the bunt attempt. Will Smith, 18 games, 2-2 record, 4.5 ERA. Not as good as he was with the Giants, but he has been solid here in a Braves uniform. Have you seen the KBO before? Korean baseball? What's that? Is that the name of the Korean Baseball League? I can't remember. Here's the pitch on the way to the next batter, and there's a swing and a fly ball foul out of play. It is Sierra Magnetis. Oh, no, it's John. John Bird. No, Sierra's out. I'm sorry. John Birdie is up. Apologize for that. Got a little off there. Okay, so 1 down in the inning, no balls and a strike, 4-3. Birdie is up. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul back. Yeah, Korean baseball. No, I haven't watched it lately. I lived in Korea, and I definitely saw it then when I lived in Korea back in 2004 and 2005. But since then, I have not paid too much attention to it. But definitely need to get back on board with the KBO, no doubt about it. Smith has got his sign. 0-2, the pitch. Upstairs, 1-2. 95 miles an hour on the heat from Will Smith. He has actually improved with the Braves. He started out rough, first 11 games, 5.91 ERA, but in his last 9, he's at a 1.23 earned run average. Here's the pitch, swinging a ground ball to third. It is played nicely across the diamond, and they got him. Austin Riley fires that one across the diamond to get him just in time. No replay, I don't think, here. So 2 down in the inning. It was close. I think they did get him. And great play by Austin Riley. 4-3. Miami Marlins are on top here. Great play there for Riley. Looking at the replay now. Just did get him. Great play. 20 in the chat. We got 20. I see it. What's up, Blue? I have a Samsung's Lions fan. We suck, but at least we have rings. Sports with AJ LaFontaine. Brett Pill went to KB. I remember that. Then he retired shortly thereafter. Or maybe signed a minor league contract with the Tigers or something before he retired. There's a curve for a strike from Will Smith. Definitely big fan. I was a big fan of Brett Pill. He was awesome. Great guy. And a great player for the Giants. Played with the minor league team, the Fresno Grizzlies, for a while. Not sure if he ever played with the River Cats. I think that was after his time here by the time it changed. There's a rocket by Jesus Aguilar, and that goes off the wall in foul territory. 0-2 the count. Jesus Aguilar. Big guy, obviously, very strong, very menacing. Don't want to make a mistake to Aguilar, but he's got an 0-2 count right here. Will Smith trying to make it an easy inning. 2 outs. Seth Corey, Seth Corey, he was amazing in the minor leagues. Can't wait to see what he can do. The lefty, Will Smith, he's got his sign. 2 outs, the pitch, swinging, ground ball, third base. It is Riley. He's got it. The throw, and that's going to do it. No damage done. The Marlins still up by just a run, and the Braves running out of time here. They need to do something. They're coming to bat with Acuna Jr. coming up here. But the Marlins are hanging on to a 1-run lead in this extremely important game 1 here. We're heading to the bottom of the 7th, and it is 7th inning stretch time. Take me out to the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much. 17 in the chat. We're getting 17, 20, 17, 18, 20. Obviously, a lot of people are jumping in and jumping out, but I do appreciate that. AJ Samsung has a team. Corey is our future. Corey looks fantastic. I think the Dodgers acquire either Maikel Franco, third baseman, or Hunter Dozier, who can also play third and it's a little bit of outfield. Corey is coming to San Jose, yep, and he'll probably move up the rankings next season. I imagine he'll finish the season next year, if not with the Giants, at least in AAA. They're moving, and guys move up quicker through the minor leagues than ever before. I'm not betting against LA Dodgers or Houston. We have sports. Yeah, I used to live in Korea, obviously South Korea, but south side of South Korea, near. I can't remember the name of the city. It's been so long. I want to say Dubon. It's not Dubon. You guys know what city I'm talking about in Korea. Why am I forgetting the name of the city? It sounds like Dubon, but it's not Dubon. Daegu. Daegu. Pretty exciting stuff, guys. AJ, that would be the Coca-Cola Wildcats. Lil Drippy, did you hear at the deadline the Giants were talking about Brad Keller, but they wanted Ramos? No, I didn't hear about that. I didn't know they could have picked up Brad Keller. The Royals, they're sticking with Ramos. Seoul. No, I've been to Seoul many times. I did not live in Seoul. I didn't live in Dubon. I didn't live in Daegu. I lived in Wagon, which is fairly close to Daegu, but Wagon is not a popular city, a very small city. So we're back to baseball, and there's a leadoff ground ball to second base, nobody there, and it's into center field. And it's a leadoff single for the Atlanta Braves, and they're going to try to come back here in this one, down by a run here. We're already in the 7th. They have 9 outs to go. Alcantara is still out there. That was a leadoff ground ball single for Austin Riley, and here is Acuna. So Riley swung at that one, hit a pretty routine-looking ground ball to second base, but there was nobody there. Couldn't give up Ramos for less than an ace. Elliot Ramos, too good to give. Wouldn't be wild if companies had their own pro sports teams. That would be wild. Wouldn't it be wild? Yeah, Zendava, absolutely. That would be nuts. That would be insane, but it's just Ronald Acuna Jr., that's not the way it developed, but it could happen. Here's the pitch to Acuna, big hack and a miss, and Alcantara continues to pound the zone. He is not afraid. Giants, I think, just signed Malik Smith to a minor league contract with an invite to spring training, just as you were talking about him. Did they? Can they do that right now? I guess you can sign free agents. I didn't know if you could sign anyone with the playoffs going on. How could you have just talked about him earlier, saying Giants should pick him up, and then they picked him up? He is a free agent. Here's a pitch. There's a ground ball. Center field. It's a base hit. That'll send Riley to second, and that'll put him at first and second for the Braves, who are starting out this inning doing exactly what they need to do. 21 in the chat, and the Atlanta Braves got something going here in the seventh. They are down to their last 9 outs. In the bullpen, I believe it's Garcia throwing for the Marlins, who are up here 4-3 on the Braves. And it looks like it's time to have a little conversation with Alcantara. Don Mattingly, the Marlins manager, experienced manager, used to manage the Dodgers, obviously. He's been in the playoffs before. As a manager, as a player, I don't know. He might have made one or two appearances, but his time with the Yankees was not during a time that the Yankees were the typical Yankees. Mattingly's going to make a move here, I believe. He's going out to the mound with Freddie Freeman coming up. This is pivotal right here. This is absolutely critical. He's going to make a move to the bullpen, and with Alcantara coming out, this is going to change things here. The dynamic has changed. Alcantara has been so good and been looking really good. Little Drippy says, I meant they should. Sorry. Zendava, the Braves, they just keep coming at you. Absolutely. With nobody out, 2 men on, this is a huge opportunity for Atlanta to get something done here. Either at least tie it, possibly take the lead. 16 in the chat. We are dropping down. Let's get it back to 20. Share this video out there. Let's get people up in here. We are covering the National League Division Series, Atlanta Braves against the Miami Marlins. I'm betting the Yankees win it all this year, especially if they win tonight. Sports with AJ LaFontaine. Do you have a channel? Looks like you have a channel of some kind. If so, let me know and let everyone else know so we can subscribe to you. I know I've seen you in here plenty of times. Little Drippy, Belt, what an awesome year. Yep, he was great this year. Belt had a big one. Matthew Nolan in the chat. Let's go Marlins. You know I got the freaking Marlins jersey going on, guys. I got the Marlins jersey going on, supporting the Miami Marlins here, seeing how deep they can go. And I only wish I put $50 on the Marlins to win the National League or possibly the World Series, even though they might not happen, but just it made it this far, that's a good bet. Especially when it was like 1 in 350. Zendava, let's get the chat up to 50. I don't think it's happening today, Zendava. Just don't think it's happening. Zendava, yeah, I started watching KBO this year. A lot of former players go there. Ben Lively, Tyler Saladino have revived their careers in the KBO, especially this year, or especially Lively. I think Yankees and Dodgers get there, but I will wait to call the World Series. We're at the National League Division Series. The Atlanta Braves in a very important game. It's not a must-win game, but you don't want to fall behind in a best-of-5, especially when you had Max Fried going. This was a huge opportunity for the Braves, and Alcantara pitched better than Fried today. And remember, in Game 3, it's going to be Sixto Sanchez taking the mound for the Marlins, and the Braves' rotation really doesn't go much deeper than Anderson and Fried. They have some other options, but they're not going to be as dominant. It is Jimmy Garcia who is in the game here. I made a video whenever the Marlins signed him in the offseason. 3-0 record. .6 ERA, 15 innings pitched in the regular season, pretty much unhittable. Am I allowed to post a good stream link for the game? Of course, you could post a stream link for the game. Oh, yeah, and Hunjin Ryu was amazing. The KBO got better in the MLB. Go Red Sox. What's up, Michael Mancia? What's going on? So here we go. Jimmy Garcia, 4-3. 2 men on. Freddie Freeman is up. The pitch. Big swing and a miss. Freeman eyes got wide open on that high fastball. Looked like he wanted to take one out of the park, but he did not get it. 0-1 the count. That was close to his zone, but just a little bit out of it. He really did throw his pitch. He needed to hit that spot exactly where it was. Because if he dropped that ball a couple of inches, that could be out of the park. So 4-3 Marlins. No balls and a strike. Jimmy Garcia. This is scary. The pitch to Freeman. Swinging a ground ball. It is to second base. He's going to go second for one, and they got him. They got the runner at second on the force, and that'll put him at the corners. Risky play there. He had the easy play to first, but he pivoted and tried to go for second and just did get him. That was an extremely gutsy play there by Birdie at second base, and it looked like he was just going to take the easy out, but no. He goes to second and gets not the lead runner, definitely the preferable out. The lead runner ends up at third. They're at the corners now. And we have Zindava. We have Ashley here. Well, hello, just got back from school. Awesome. Thank you so much. One of the regulars here, Ashley, is here. We appreciate that. It's 4-3 Marlins. We're in the bottom of the seventh. Runners are at the corners. And if the Braves are going to tie or take the lead, this is a huge opportunity for them. They're at the corners with an out. The pitch, and Osuna takes a strike. Marcell Osuna, former St. Louis Cardinal, former Miami Marlin, taking on his old team. In fact, the best season of his career, if you don't count this year, was with the Marlins. But this year, he found a second gear and just went absolutely nuts and had a huge season. I mean, he could be in the MVP talk this year. We could see him get some votes. 0-1 the count, 4-3 Marlins, timeout. Little Drippy, I think Giants could pull a Lindor trade. Adone, Miller, Ramos, Crawford. Lots of crazy moves. We could see something crazy. Marcell Osuna, signed in 2008 by the Marlins, traded to the Cardinals in 17. Signed as a free agent. He led the league in several offensive categories this year. Swinging a foul off there. He could really be the MVP. I mean, I think it's possible. We were thinking of guys like Manny Machado and Tatis, but actually they started to slow down ever so slightly, and Osuna just tore it up all season long. 1 out, 0-2 the count, the pitch. Way upstairs, 1-2. Yastrzemski was in talks earlier, but I don't think Yaz is going to get it. Just too many good players this year. The Indians will get a lot for Lindor. I think a top prospect will have to be included to make it happen. Not sure Crawford is worth on the trade market. Yeah, I'm not sure either. So it's Osuna. He's ready. Here's the pitch. Down low. Freddie about to steal second. Runners on the corners to 2-2 pitch. Swinging. There's a rope left field. That ball is in there. Runner comes in to score. And this game is tied. Marcell Osuna with a base hit to left field. Riley scores. And this ball game is tied up. And the Marlins' huge advantage that they put up earlier in this game is erased. And we are starting over, except the Braves have 2 runners on still and a chance to do even more damage. Osuna continues his unbelievable season with a frozen rope in the left field. And we are tied up. Little drippy, it's crazy, but it could happen. It's not much, but the Indians, they get a good outfielder, and the Giants want a big star. Plus, I think could pull some other names as well as d'Arnaud stands in. Zendava, David agreed. Friend Kendall is worth something. Matthew Nolan not happy. Ashley, the Cardinals are going to lose some stars. Molina, Wainwright, and Wong. Zendava, Lindor, Ashley, technically free agents. Yep, they're going to be free agents. We'll see what they can do to bring them back. Here's the pitch, and that one is a ball. 1-0. David Knight, that's what they get for hitting Acuna. Got them pissed off now. Yeah, it made no sense if that was intentional, as d'Arnaud stands in. Braves, third most comeback wins in the National League with 17 out of 60. That is impressive. Out of 60 games, 17 come from behind wins. Here's the pitch. If there's a 162-game season, you're like, okay, 17, not bad. 60-game season, they came from behind 17 times to win. Marlins definitely missing Marte, Matthew Nolan. 4-4 in this one. 7th inning, 2-0 the count. Just 16 in the chat. Let's get it going. And it looks like Stottlemyre is going to go talk to Alcantara. What a swing of the bat there from Osuna. This game is tied up. And the Marlins had every opportunity today. They had a bad start from Fried. They had a good start from Alcantara. They got some runs. They got a lead. And unfortunately, the hit by pitch really hurt. And now this game is tied. And now the Marlins just got to keep it tied. So Jimmy Garcia on the mound right now. 4-4 game. Can never count out the Braves if they get the last at bat. Here's the pitch. And d'Arnaud crushes one. Center field. It is deep at the wall. It is gone. And the Braves have busted it open. Center field. d'Arnaud crushes one out of the park. A 3-run shot. 7-4 Braves. Off the bat, you knew that ball was going to be deep. It was a question of if it had enough, could there be some kind of an amazing catch? No, it was just too much there on that ball, and it gets over the wall. 7-4. Here's the pitch. That one's outside, and the Braves take a 3-run lead here in the 7th inning. Jimmy Garcia looks fairly shook there. He's trying to just shake it off best he can here to get this next guy. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. And that's crushing. That's crushing. Here's the pitch. Swinging a grounder foul. Ashley, I thought the same thing, friend, in both leagues. Yeah, it is weird, Ashley, that all the Central teams are out. And Matthew Nolan, pull this kid. Here's the pitch, 7-4, and that one is outside. 2-2 the count. Big bomb for Dustin. d'Arnaud to dead center field. Marlins need to sign someone like Ken Giles. Giants should sign Bryant. I don't know how you come back from this. I agree, Zendava. I don't know if the fish can come back from this one. Travis d'Arnaud gives the Braves a 3-run lead here. And just very quickly, the Braves have fought back and have taken the lead. 3-2 pitch. Swinging a base hit center field. And they're not done. We're going to take a timeout whenever Jimmy Garcia is pulled, which could be any moment now. A rocket to center field there for Ozzie Albies, and the Braves are just completely breaking out here offensively and trying to put this one in the bag. The Marlins had a 3-run lead at one point, and now the Braves have it. An absolute smash from d'Arnaud. Giants should try to sign Bryant 2 years, $40 million to be safe. Little drippy. We have 17 in the chat. I believe we're going to take a quick timeout. And I'll be back very shortly, guys. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be a few moments. Zendava, Matthew Nolan, 20 in the chat, baby. We have 19. Thank you guys so much for jumping in here today. And the Miami Marlins have given up a lead here, and now the Braves are trying to add even more. An absolute bomb to center field from Travis d'Arnaud for the Atlanta Braves, and they have taken a 3-run lead. And then a single here. David Knight, yeah, Bryant had a rough one. Little drippy. We have a little drippy. Cubs probably non-tendering Bryant. That would be nuts. 20 in the chat, baby. I appreciate everybody here today. We are covering this ball game here, National League Division Series. A lot of baseball today, tons of baseball all day here in the playoffs. Wall-to-wall coverage. Not really, but as much as I can possibly do for you guys. So just keep an eye on Humm Baby Baseball. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're not already. Appreciate everybody here today. Yes, Cubs apparently do not want to pay him. Zendava, only a great starting rotation could take out this lineup. These guys will crush any bullpen. They are definitely proving what they can do here. The Braves are definitely feeling it. It's going to be tough for the Marlins. Not just this game, but this series is not going to be an easy task at all. I thought today, what an opportunity with the terrible game from Fried comparatively to what we're used to from him. James Hoyt is into the game, 2-0 on the year, 24 games, 1.23 earned run average. He had a great year for the Marlins. He's coming in here. I think maybe Swanson is up here as we get ready. First pitch. There's a drive. Deep left center field. And it is going to be out of here. Dansby Swanson crushes one left center field. Guys, wrap it up. It's a done deal. 9-4 Braves. They are busting this thing wide open on an absolute rocket. High and out of here to left center field. Don't know where that thing landed, but it's gone, and it's a 9-4 Atlanta Braves. Twice this inning have gone deep and have just completely opened this one up. Marlins had a huge opportunity. Another Braves home run. Marlins with a huge opportunity, and unfortunately for them, it is not going to work out, barring something miraculous. There's the pitch, and there's a swing and a pop fly infield. Who's going to have it? It is going to be caught by the third baseman. So there is an out here. 9-4 still Atlanta, 2 down in the inning. What a swing of the bat there. Just absolutely smashed that ball. Dansby Swanson, I was saying earlier, could go deep at any second. Trying to see where that ball ended up. Yeah, but it just went, it was gone here. Houston is a little bit of a bandbox. Definitely the ball carries out well here. Lots of long home runs are hit in this ballpark. Here's the pitch. There's a ball down low. Zendava, they've been doing this all season, guys. Not a surprise at all. We could see Pablo in the dugout. Oh, that's cool. Maybe we'll see him. Is he on the roster? Here's the pitch here. Markakis. Strike call. 0-1 the count. James Hoyt gives up the bomb. Markakis wanting to add more. We need some help at first and third in the offseason. I say sign Crone for cheap. 1-year deal, go after Bryant. I don't think Keyboom is the answer. Wow. Went low on Keyboom. There is a ball high. Yeah, Key, big prospect for the next season. Obviously, he didn't impress. At least he didn't impress David Knight. But I'm not really familiar with his exact stats here. Pablo's in the dugout. 9-4 the score here. Braves up. 2 down the pitch. Swing. There's a drive. Deep to right field. At the wall. He jumps. Did he get it? I think he caught that one. What a catch out in right field. And I thought off the bat that baby was going to go. So the inning ends. The damage has been done. And the Braves take a huge lead right here in this one. And it could have been a lot worse. Inning ends here. But it was Lewis Brinson out in right who saves the day there with a marvelous catch, but too little, too late. And the inning ends, but the Braves take a huge lead. What a catch. Was it Sierra? I thought it was Brinson. Oh, Brinson. Yeah, it was Brinson. Marlins are glad this inning is over. What a breakthrough inning. Only 16 in the chat. We've had a steady 15 to 20 in this stream. Great play there. Off the bat, I said goodbye. Off the bat, I thought it was going. It looked like a home run. It felt like a home run. Didn't have enough. Brinson brings it back. So James Hoyt, no one's able to get it done from the Marlins bullpen, and this has just been a disaster for the Miami Marlins. They have fallen apart in this one, in a game that looked like they had in the bag, but they do not. Brandon the Wild Braves have got this. Yeah, Keyboom drew some walks, but that was it, and his defense wasn't that great either. Let's cut Keyboom. Send him packing. I want to thank everybody for jumping in here today for this game. We're covering the Miami Marlins, who are taking on the powerful, obviously, Atlanta Braves, who have jumped out in front here with some timely hitting and some monster home runs. Zendave, if we pay attention to the Braves, we will see they do this all the time. They just keep coming, then pow, they crush you in an inning or two. Definitely, it's good to watch some of this. It'll give a better insight to who I'm going to pick in the next series between either the Braves, assuming the Braves win this, it's not over. But if the Braves win this series, they'll be taking on either the Padres or the Dodgers. And to decide between those two is not going to be easy. Obviously, I don't know if the Dodgers can be beat, as you saw my latest video on the Dodgers, but I do think that this Braves team obviously is not a team to mess with. Brandon Wild, I can't believe I ate a whole rotisserie chicken watching this. Roof is closed here in Houston. National League Division Series. Atlanta Braves trying to finish them off here as quick as possible. We're in the 8th. The Marlins have 6 outs to go. And we are ready for baseball. 9-4 Braves. And here we go. One for 3 today. Cooper fouls one off. Man, if it is Braves and Dodgers, that will be a clash of champions right there. That will be something to watch. Now, if it's Marlins and Dodgers, that would be something to watch just to see if any way, because if the Marlins can beat this Braves team in this series, they deserve to play a team like the Dodgers. That would be just insane. A lot to find out, though. A lot of games to be played. Padres could still win it. There's a strike call. No balls, 2 strikes to Garrett Cooper. 1 for 3, reached on an error, double and a run, couple RBIs. Had a nice season for the Marlins. And the Marlins, they're going to have at least 3 more games, counting today, so they want to get the most out of them. There's a big swing and a miss, strike 3. So Martin is on the mound now. He's able to strike out the first batter here. 9-4. It is a 5-run lead for the Atlanta Braves today here at the NLDS. It's weird because Adam Wainwright's in the booth right now, and he's not even retired. He was just in the playoffs. I can't believe they got him in the booth. 9-4. 8th inning, 1 down. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. Marlins running out of time. Brian Anderson, 2 for 3, a couple of singles. The regular season, he was pretty good. I mean, most of these Marlins were good. That's why they're here. They performed. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. We're coming to you from Houston, Texas. It is the Miami Marlins against the Atlanta Braves in the National League Division Series. Who is going to take this one? It looks like the Braves are in the driver's seat now after falling behind. There's a line drive left center field, and that is in for a hit. Is he going to hold it first? Yes, it is a single. Ozzie Albies went flying trying to catch that one, and he almost did. That looked like a routine single, but Ozzie Albies jumped up in the air. I don't know how many feet, but he was up there, unable to get a glove on it. 9-4, Braves on top here. This has been a pretty entertaining game with the Marlins jumping out on top here 4-1 earlier, but Braves scored a couple after one of their hitters was hit. Acuna Jr. got hit by a pitch that looked intentional. There was a little bit of a scuffling there, a little bit of a discussion happening with the umpires amongst the teams, some shouting going on, a couple of warnings were given, and then the Braves were able to tie it and then take a massive lead here, 9-4. But the Marlins still trying to stay alive here. They just got a single. Not over yet. And Chris Martin is facing Miguel Rojas. 1 for 3. Zendava is here. Brandon DeWild is here. Splurch with AJ. Here's the pitch. That one is right there, and man, that pitch looked very hittable. Surprised with an 0-1 count that you don't take a hack at that. Addison Russell's in the KBO. I didn't know that. Maybe I did at one time, but I forgot. 9-4 Braves. 0-2. Got to protect here. From the stretch, the pitch. Swings and fouls it away. Ian Anderson going tomorrow against Pablo Lopez. Pablo Lopez had a very nice season for the Marlins, but Ian Anderson was basically unhittable. I mean, he was awesome. He threw 6 shutout innings against the Reds, and Ian Anderson is not somebody that is – Fried had a tough game today. I'm going to guess that Ian Anderson comes out strong tomorrow. So the Marlins, this is a game that they definitely do not want to lose, but right now they're in a big hole in the 8th inning. The 0-2 pitch. There's a swinging up ball, foul into right field. Brian DeWild, Sports with AJ, Zendava, everyone else in the house. The chat has completely died. We are only at 8 people in the chat, so might as well finish it up here. We're already in the bottom of the 8th, though. Hopefully we get a few more. Let's get back to 10 at least. 9-4 Braves. From the stretch, the 0-2. Swinging as a foul off. Not going to call a whole bunch of games this offseason. Obviously, may call a couple more. Maybe I'll do one with David Knight and one more with SF Bay Area Sports Talk. Jameson Taylor, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for jumping in. Get it back to 10. We did it. Appreciate that. Jameson Taylor is here. No balls and 2 strikes. 9-4 Braves. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a grounder, foul. Miguel Rojas. Had a great postseason so far. Marlins looking good spirits in the dugout. This thing is not over, even if they lose this game. Anything can happen tomorrow, but with Ian Anderson going with the Braves, it's not going to be easy. 9-4. Here's the pitch. Oh, he gets hit. He's hit. He's hit. And there's going to be warnings given again. Or is he ejected? Unbelievable. We thought this might happen. Up and in. And I saw the umpire pointing. I don't think it was intentional. That one did not look so obvious. But the umpire pointed, and it was just a warning. He is still in there. No ejections. We're going to continue to play on. That ball was not right at him. It was up and in, and it hit him around the elbow area. He's at first now. Runners at first and second. Looks like he's okay. 1 out in the inning. I don't think it was. I'm not sure, guys, of course. I mean, it could have been, but here's the pitch. That was a swing and a miss here, 0-1. So nothing major. We're going to continue on. No dugouts emptying. No punches thrown here. Runner takes his base. Corey Dickerson's 0 for 3. Lined out, flied out, struck out. One of the big names on the Marlins. Didn't have his greatest season, but still always a threat up there. And if he would go deep right here, it'd be a 2-run game. 0-1, the pitch. Dickerson, he had something there, but he hits a fly ball or pop-up, foul territory, and it's going to be caught by the third baseman, Austin Riley, and there's 2 down. Zendava, maybe not intentional. It's getting touchy. 2 outs in the inning, and you got to be disappointed here as Matt Joyce is going to come up. Dickerson had a pitch to hit there and unable to get anything done. I want to thank everybody here. If we have 14 in the chat, Matt Joyce, 252 on the year, a couple of home runs, and the Marlins, this is it right here. They have to score right here. You can't expect to come back down 5 going into the 9th. But if you can add something here in the 8th and just cut into that lead, you feel a lot better going into the 9th. But if you leave these 2 men on base here in the 8th, that's just crushing. And we've had enough crushing news already today for the Marlins with the home runs and the timely hitting from the Braves. But if the Marlins want to be in this one, this is the chance. Astros A's underway, David Knight. We'll check on that game after this here. So Martin, huge pitch right here. Every pitch of this at-bat. 2 down. Huge at-bat, I should say. 9-4. Here's the first pitch. Strike call, 0-1. Matt Joyce trying to do some damage here. The shift is on very heavily. The left side of the field is open. Riley's over there. That's about it. If he wants to get a base hit, he maybe wants to think opposite field here, but obviously just trying to get the bat on the ball and do something here. 9-4, the pitch to Joyce. Swings at it and didn't get it, 0-2. Even a run would help, no doubt about it. To get you within 4, all of a sudden a grand slam would tie it. Not that the bases would be just automatically loaded, but it's nice to know that you're one swing of the bat away from tying it potentially. 0-2. The pitch to Joyce. Good eye, takes one outside. Didn't have a really good feeling, and I don't have a really good feeling with Joyce falling behind 0-2 here. But, yeah, that was a nice take right there. 1-2. 2 down here. 9-4 Braves are up. The tension is very heavy right here because this is the last chance for the Marlins in the 8th inning to get something going here and try to cut into that lead. Outside, 2-2. And when you go to the 9th inning, down 5, your odds are just astronomical. But if you can cut into that lead and go into the 9th inning down 4, down 3, You're still, odds are against you, but at least you have a chance. You feel like you have a chance. Yes, Traveler would appreciate your interest in her Stroh's, friend. So Matt Joyce, 2 down, 9-4 Braves. Big pitch right here, 2-2. Here it comes. And he fouls it off into the seats. 14 are in the chat. We are winding down. Miami Marlins, Atlanta Braves, huge game. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 8th inning. Braves are up, but the Marlins are not giving up. Double X says they're choking, and they somewhat have today, but with 2 men on here, they have a chance to start cutting away into this lead, but there's 2 outs, 2-2. Joyce is ready. The pitch. That one was close, but it's outside, and it's a full count. Joyce with a very gutsy eye right there to take that one. Good take, though. It was out of the strike zone. It doesn't always mean you're going to get rewarded for taking a pitch out of the strike zone, but in this case, we have a full count. Everything on the line here for the Marlins. Not everything, obviously. They still have more games to play, but for this game, I think this is their last chance. The pitch. Swinging drive, center field. That ball is in there. Base hit. Joyce. Here comes a run. It is going to be a 9-5 Braves lead, and they got that one run that they needed to get it within 4. Matt Joyce with a very nice single to center field. Run comes in. They're at the corners, and this one's not over yet. Miami Marlins making noise in the 8th inning. AJ, you are the KBO's best advertising. Sports with AJ LaFontaine, LOL. And the Braves are on the phone with the bullpen here in the dugout. And a big base hit right there. That means so much for your confidence, even if that's it. That means so much that they were able to get in a run. Matt Joyce getting it done there. Cold off the bench. He comes in. He fouls a few off. He works the count. He gets it full. Down 0-2. Comes back with a base hit. 1 at bat. Matt Joyce, one of the biggest at bats of his career. And he is able to get it done with a single. And now another pinch hitter is Jorge Alfaro coming in cold off the bench, but he has power. And he is going to come up there potentially with an opportunity to make this a 1-run game. And things got really interesting really quick here after it looked like the Braves were going to run away with this one. The Marlins have 2 on in the 8th. Alfaro is coming up. And if he was to walk, it would bring up the tying run. Or get on in any way, it would bring up the tying run. Roman Sargas is here. The Fish are not giving up. Zindava. Alfaro is up. 9-5 Braves. The pitch. And he takes a huge cut and missed it. That pitch was upstairs, and it was exactly where Martin needed to throw it, because if he left that down just a little bit, I think Alfaro was going to be right on it. He was ready to swing. He is 6 for 13 with 2 outs and runners in scoring position this season. This guy can hit. He is clutch, and he's looking to do some damage here. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. The pitch. Alfaro fouls it off, 0-2. Mark Melanson is in the bullpen for the Braves. Things are very, very intense here. Even though the Braves got a big lead, they just got cut into that lead by a run, and now there's runners on the corners. And with Alfaro up, he can make this a very close game. Martin has his sign. The pitch. Swinging, he just was able to foul that one back. And 3 straight pitches were thrown upstairs. Alfaro was not able to put the bat on it the first 2, but that one he just fouled back. I think that's the pitch Martin wanted, and he was hoping he'd swing right through it, but he was able to just get a piece of that one, staying alive. Oh and 2. 9-5 Braves. Martin has his sign. The pitch. There's a ground ball back to the mound, and that's going to do it. 1-3 on the putout. The Braves were able to get one. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th inning, and then the Fish will have one last opportunity. 9-5 Atlanta, and wow, what an inning that was. The Marlins really threatened. They were able to get a run, and I said that's extremely important, and I still feel that way to get it within 4. But if the Braves can do anything this inning, I think it's a wrap. So we're going to try to keep it within 4 here. Zendava swinging for the moon. I want to thank everybody for jumping in here. We have 12 in the chat. It's been a consistent between 8 to 20 in the chat throughout the stream, and that's why I kept going. I'm not just going to cover the game if there's one in the chat because but you guys were great. I appreciate everyone who's jumped in here, everyone who's stuck through it, everyone who's bounced in and out. You guys, I appreciate everybody. Just a lot of fun here for this game. We'll continue to cover the postseason throughout the rest of the day. Just keep an eye on the Humm Baby Baseball channel and other creators on YouTube. We really do appreciate that. David Knight will be covering some baseball tonight, and I'll let you know, David, if you're here, if I'll be able to cover that with you. Marlins Braves. It's been an exciting game 1 of this series. Roman Sargis, go A's. Sports with AJ LaFontaine, KBO team comparisons. Okay, interesting stuff right there. Very knowledgeable about the Korean League. I love that there's baseball there. There's baseball in Japan. There's obviously baseball in a lot of countries, but it's really big in those countries. Really big. Obviously, Dominican Republic, it's big. Mexico has some good leagues. This has been a fantastic game. Despite the 4-run deficit, I think that this has just been just a nail-biter with the Marlins taking an early lead, the Braves coming back, the hit by pitches, Braves able to tie it. Looked like the Marlins completely blew it, but then after losing their lead and the Braves taking a 5-run lead, they're able to cut into it here. They had a chance for even more. They had a chance for more. Obviously, if Alfaro was able to do something there, that would have just been beyond exciting. But right now, it's a 4-run deficit, and we're going into the bottom half. 6-2 A's, apparently. Zendava, is that a prediction, or is that the score? That can't be the score already. No, top of the second, no score in, I want to say in Oakland, but it's not in Oakland. It is actually, where is it? In Los Angeles, right? So Austin Wright is going to be stepping into the plate here against Ryan Stanek here. Stanek. 9-5. The pitch is high. Also watch Dominican and Puerto Rican baseball. A lot of good leagues. Mexico has some damn good ball. Zendava prediction. That's a good prediction here. We have 12 in the chat. We are in the bottom of the 8th. This one running out of time. Jorge Alfaro obviously stays in the game as catcher. Here's the 1-0. That one just a bit outside. He just missed the strike zone. Matt Joyce also stays in the game. He'll be playing right field now for the Miami Fish. 9-5 Braves. Austin Riley's 2 for 3, a couple of singles. One single to right field and one better looking single, but had a great day. Here's the pitch, and there's a grounder foul. 2 balls and a strike. I want to thank everybody here for jumping into the chat and following the stream. Bullpens are being taxed in this game, no doubt about it, and the bullpen is actually working right now for the Braves with Green is throwing in the pen, the right-hander. 2-1 count. 9-5 the score. 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss there. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 9-5 Braves. Green is getting ready quick in the bullpen. Melanson was throwing earlier. Here's the pitch from the righty. There's a check swing and check with the first base umpire. No swing. Full count. I thought he went, but it's no swing. According to the first base umpire, we have a full count here to Riley. 9-5 Braves. Big pitch here. Nobody out. Marlins just trying to keep it a 4-run deficit as they'll try to come back in the top half. The pitch to Austin Riley. Swinging a foul back. 15 in the chat. This one is very close. We are down to the wire here. 8th inning. Braves are going to try to add some insurance runs, and the Marlins will try to come back in the top half of the 9th. Riley 2 for 3 with a couple of singles. Standing in here. Full count. From the stretch. Here it comes. That's a ball inside. Jordan says, good game, Marlins. This game is over. Zendava, wild first game. Absolutely crazy. Thank you, everybody, for jumping into this game today. This game has been brought to you by Jordan Adagnosto, one of the supporters of the channel. And I want to thank you so much for your contribution to Humm Baby Baseball. It means the world, and it is why I'm able to do games like this. So 9-5. And Ronald Acuna Jr., he has already gone deep. He was hit by a pitch earlier, which caused a little bit of a fuss. And warnings were issued. Here's the pitch outside in the dirt, 1-0. And clearly, if the Braves can do anything here, probably I would agree that it is over. But the Marlins will have a chance to bat no matter what. So you never know in this game. GG Marlins, Jordan Adagnosto. 9-5 Braves, 8th inning, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Acuna takes a strike, 1-1. Good work on this one, David Knight. Much appreciated. David Knight is in the chat. Like I said, David, I'll keep an eye on my schedule if I can jump in with you tonight. But I'm just not sure yet. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. A 1-2. Took a big hack at that one. He's got some interesting batting gloves. They look like work gloves, like he's about to go build a house or something. 1-2 the count. Acuna likes hitting bombs. Roman Sargis, A's fan. 1-2, 9-5 Braves. Runner on first, looking for the double play ball. Here's the pitch. Outside. 2-2. We're at Houston, Texas. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 9-5. Braves are on top. Bottom of the 8th inning. Big opportunity for the Braves to add more and cement this thing. Runner at first. The 2-2. Check swing, strike 3. He's out. 1 away. Crush Davis may have gone deep. We have an update here from Roman Sargis, so let's find out what's going on there. Indeed, 1-0 in the bottom of the 2nd. The A's on top. Crush Davis with the bomb. Chris Davis goes deep. Here's Freddie Freeman. Had a tough game today. 0 for 4. Has made some good defensive plays. 9-5 Braves. Here's the pitch to Freeman. And he takes one down the middle. 0-1. Bottom of the 8th inning. This game is getting towards the home stretch here. The Braves feeling confident with a 4-run lead, but the Marlins would love to get those bats and try to see what they can do in the 9th, but we got to get through this inning first. In the dirt, 1-1, the count. There's Pablo Sandoval in the dugout for the Braves. Haven't seen him today. But he has got to be thrilled to be in a major league dugout in the NLDS. He has to be very glad that he got cut by the Giants, picked up by the Braves, and here he is in the playoffs. 9-5 Braves. Bottom of the 8th inning. Runner at first base. It is Freddie Freeman at the plate. The pitch is in the dirt. 14 in the chat. No swing there. They checked with the third base umpire. things are going to get critical very soon here when the Marlins come up. It's going to be down to the wire for them. The last chance will be coming up very shortly here. And I'm definitely rooting for the underdogs, the Miami Marlins, to move on. But the Atlanta Braves have something to prove this year. There's a swing and a miss, 2-2. And an interesting thing, I mentioned it before, but I did pick the Braves to win the World Series preseason 2018 and preseason 2019. Neither one did they do it. And then this year I decided, well, I'm not going to go with the Braves. And that kind of in my mind, I'm like, I bet the Braves win the World Series. Zendava Roman, of course, the Braves fan. Go Braves. You guys are in a position to take it here. 9-5 Atlanta. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul, backing out of play. After this game, I'm going to have to get off the stream for a while, Roman, but if I'm able to jump in and cover the A's Astros, I will jump back in and do that. But I have to get off the stream at least for a little while and take care of some adult business, unfortunately. I have to pay bills. I have to do other things, unfortunately. But I'll definitely be following that game, and I'll jump in if I can. 9-5, here's the pitch. In the dirt, gets away, and it's 3-2. Thank you guys so much for your support. You guys make the Humm Baby Baseball what it is. Corbs the Braves fan is here. We have 15 in the chat. Hopefully we can get it back to 20 before the end of this ball game. Things are getting dicey for the Marlins if they cannot get out of this inning and give their offense a chance here. Down by 4. There's a foul off. But now the Braves have a runner on and a 3-2 count with one of the best hitters in the game standing in there, Freddie Freeman. Swanson hit a bomb earlier. Acuna went deep. The Braves offense has just been very powerful since they broke this game open, and they're looking to do more damage here. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Inside, he walked him. Unbelievable. Walked Freddie Freeman, and now the Braves have a runner in scoring position, a runner at first base. They're already up 9-5, and a chance to absolutely put this one in the bag. The Astros and A's are already playing. The Yankees and Rays will take each other on later tonight, and then the Padres and Dodgers. Zendava says, I do think the Dodgers can take this Braves team, but that doesn't mean they will. That's up to the fish. I do think the Dodgers can take this Braves team, but that doesn't mean they will. Hopefully they don't. For the Dodgers' sake, they can't go in too confident. There's a ground ball foul. I don't think they will. I think the Dodgers are going to take this Braves team very serious if that is indeed the matchup. We obviously do not know yet because we haven't even started the series with the Dodgers and Padres, and you cannot count the Padres out. SF Bay Area Sports Talk had the Padres going all the way to the World Series and winning the World Series. Check out his prediction video. 9-5. Braves are up. Runners at first and second. 0-1 pitch to Marcell Ozuna. And he swings and misses. Ozuna had a massive base hit earlier in the game that tied the game shortly before the Braves completely broke it open. And Ozuna, former Cardinal, former Marlin, really looking to do some damage here, but he's got an 0-2 count. He's in a hole here. Juan Camilo, I love how these playoff teams have something to prove. No doubt about that. The Astros, the Marlins, the Braves, after a couple of tough postseason runs the last 2 years. So many teams. The Dodgers, obviously. There's a swing and a miss, but the ball gets away from the catcher. They're going to not have a play anywhere. And if I'm not mistaken, the bases are going to be loaded, or is that going to be... I'm not sure what happened right there. I think he's safe at first. Might have to get some clarification on what happened because he's heading back to the dugout. So, no, it is a strikeout. So, 2 down in the inning. It is a strikeout, and he went back to the dugout. I don't know what happened there. Maybe, I'm not exactly sure what happened, but he started running to first base like the ball got away. But because there was 2 men on, I guess it doesn't matter. So, the runners do advance second and third. 3 for 3, Travis d'Arnaud is up. So because of the runners there, that is going to be a straight-up strikeout. He does not get to take first base there. And Ozuna is out. 2 down, and here is Travis d'Arnaud. Zendava, you were right. Shouldn't count the Padres out. Good call. Thank you so much, Zendava. Haven't been typing. I was eating double X. No problem. 9-5. 1-0 A's are on top in that game. That ball's in the dirt. Update from Nick Stark. And Travis d'Arnaud is 3 for 3 today with the big home run to center field. And he's looking to go 4 for 4. And a big opportunity here with 2 men on, 2 men in scoring position. 9-5, the score. A base hit here would put it pretty much out of reach. And it's barely in reach as it is. Travis d'Arnaud waving that bat. Straight at stance. Slightly open, ever so slightly. That pitch is up high. 2-1. d'Arnaud is seeing that ball very, very well. One mistake here could pretty much put this thing in the bag. Runners at second and third. d'Arnaud, slightly open stance from the stretch. Here it comes. That's a strike on the outside corner. 2-2. Count is evened up. Nick Stark with the update. We did see Chris Davis goes deep for the A's. 1-0 over there in that ball game. But the Marlins and the Braves borrowing the Astros ballpark here in one of the weirdest seasons in the history of the game. In fact, I'd say the weirdest by far. The Marlins, the Astros are in the playoffs, and there's a game taking place at their stadium, but it does not involve the Astros. 9-5. Braves on top. And he steps off. So this is taking just forever right here to get a pitch in. Still 2-2. d'Arnaud starting over with his routine. Getting in there, ready to go. Signs are flashed. He likes it. Here comes the pitch. And it foul out of play. Nine 9-5. Braves are on top. Thank you guys so much, everybody. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate that. Wall-to-wall coverage right here on the Humm Baby Baseball channel. And d'Arnaud, Travis d'Arnaud, he is powerful and he is seeing the ball well. 9-5. The pitch is nowhere close. High and outside, full count. There is an open base, and you might consider that those runners at second and third, if they score, it's a wrap anyway. So you don't have to come into d'Arnaud right here. Albies is on deck. This is not an absolute guarantee that we're going to see a strike. Zendava, we need a pitch clock. They are taking forever and a day out there. It's going to be a 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. And it's close. It's a ball. They're checking with the first base umpire. No swing. Ball 4. They're loaded. Check swing. It could have been called on the pitch. It was not. It could have been called on the swing. It was not. And the Braves dodged 2 bullets there, and they're going to continue this inning. Unbelievable there. The bases are loaded, and the Braves looking to absolutely, they've already pretty much broken this one open, but they are looking to break it open to the point that it cannot be closed. They are trying to take a huge lead here. 9-5. They're loaded. 2 down. We're in the 8th. Ozzie Albies is up. 1 for 4. He's got a single. Bases juiced. Big moment here for the Marlins. They got to get out of this jam. The pitch is upstairs. The Marlins could potentially make some noise in the 9th if they're down by 4. But when you're down by 5, 6, 7, 8, it's simply not happening. Albies has 4 career grand slams and a .333 average with the bases loaded. Looking to do damage. 2 down, the pitch. Swings at a drive. Left field at the warning track. He's got it, and that is going to do it. So a scary situation for the Marlins, but they get Albies to fly out to the warning track in left field. Keeps it in the ballpark just barely, and the inning is over. We're going to the 9th, guys. 11 in the chat. Everybody gather around in the chat. We are ready And we'll be right back here. Somebody just called me. I need to see who that was. And we'll be back for the ninth inning in just a moment. Okay, it's time to make this happen. And I got one video for the Marlins.
Shame on you. I thought we were in this thing together. I'm just as scared as you are, but this has to be done. We don't want the bad guys to win. We gotta do this for justice, for freedom, for honesty.
Boy, do I feel ashamed.
Me too. I feel like 2 cents.
I'm back in.
You can count on me.
Oh, hey, I was only joking. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun to go out there and risk our lives.
Yeah.
All for one and one for all.
Yeah.
Let's go, Marlins. Let's make it happen here. Last chance. We're heading to the top of the ninth inning. We got Zendava, Nick Stark, Double X. Everybody else is here. And this is the time. This is the place. It is taking place in Houston, actually. But the Houston Astros are somewhere else, taking on the A's and the Marlins right now, right here. This is where it's at. Can they make it happen, guys? Unbelievable. Over in the A's-Astros game, speaking of that, the Astros have taken a 2-1 lead. So we're keeping an eye on that game. And Magneuris Sierra is going to be standing in against Mark Melanson, who replaces Melanson coming in to get not the save technically, but to finish this game off. Pretty much it's a save, even though it's not a save situation. This is vital right here. He needs to be at his best. Now, I know as a Giants fan, Mark Melanson is not always 100% reliable, but he's been a lot better with the Braves than he was with the Giants. 2.78 ERA on the season, 2-1 record, 23 saves. Here we are. It is time to go. Let's do it. So here come the Braves, Mark Melanson, and here come the Marlins with the bats to see what they can do. And Sierra, hitting left-handed here, is standing in to get things started. Mark Melanson, he's got his sign. He's working quickly. Here's the pitch, and it's a strike, 0-1. Everyone switched to the A's game, but we got to finish what we started here. There could be some magic here for the Marlins. Melanson winds and delivers. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Thank you, everybody, for jumping in here today. Brought to you by Jordan Adagnosto and all my great patrons and all my great subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Here's the pitch from Melanson, and that's a swing and a miss, and there's one away. So 3 pitches, 3 strikes from Melanson, and I don't remember ever seeing that with the Giants. I don't remember ever seeing him take out a guy like that, 1, 2, 3 on the first hitter of the inning. But, hey, he is feeling a lot better this season. So 1 away, and the Marlins down to the last 2 outs. Magnificent comeback for the Braves. The bats just came alive. They are potent. They are powerful, and the Marlins have a lot to deal with in this series. So Mark Melanson has gotten the first guy on 3 pitches, 1 away. Here's the pitch, and that one is a strike. 4 straight strikes for Mark Melanson, and this one is to John Birdie, 1 for 4, hitting 250 on the day. Big 7th inning for the Braves with those 6 runs. There's a swing and a miss, and Mark Melanson has come in and thrown 5 straight strikes and is on his way to what do they call it? Immaculate inning. He is already more than halfway through an immaculate inning here. 0-2. Melanson has his sign. The pitch. Strike 3 call. 2 down. 6 straight strikes for Mark Melanson. And the Marlins are down to their last out. I want to thank everybody. We're down to 7, so we're about to get out of here. It's been a lot of fun. I want to thank everybody for jumping in the chat today. Great game. A lot of fun in this one. Unfortunately, the Marlins are not able to do it unless they're going to do something absolutely ridiculously miraculous and incredible, because they are down to their last out and are down by 4. And Mark Melanson is just dealing right now. Here's the first pitch. And it is swung on and hit far to center field. Jesus Aguilar, not enough. It's caught at the wall, and the ball game is over. Jesus Aguilar tried to take one out. Mark Melanson with a painless 9th inning, and the ball game is over. So not going to be getting a flight tonight. We'll be trying to travel very soon to Texas, and I'll probably be driving there. But this was it. I don't know where this was when Melanson was with the Giants, but he didn't have it. So, guys, thank you so much, everybody, for jumping in today. Game 1 is in the books, 9-5. The Braves are winners of this one. They had every opportunity to take it, especially with a tough day for Max Fried and a really good day for Alcantara, but it could not be done. Ball game is over. Thank you guys so much again for joining me today. We'll definitely have some more recaps on all the games later, so keep an eye out for that. Have a great day. We're going to talk to you next time. See ya!